Alright, Pontiac G8 gear selector swap due to the key not coming out of the ignition. It's not easy. It took about 20 minutes to do. Well, 45 minutes, I guess. You gotta tear all this shit apart. Not too hard. Take out that panel, the side panel. Then with your finger, you just push up. Actually, I think it's on this side. You push up. That plastic piece pushes up. Then you just grab it, and 6 white retainers push it up. A couple of screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 to remove the shifter assembly. 4 screws on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. A couple more screws. I had to take this off, which is this handle, so did that. After that, you just go underneath the car, and it's not even that difficult. I'll show you guys. These are the tools that I used. Couple of extensions. I couldn't find my big extension. 1/2 inch. And basically, there you go. 4 hose. Take that off. You might want to get a swivel like this. Swivel to get to there. Couple of extensions. And that's basically how you remove it. Now, this is a piece that broke off. I had to break it off. I guess this is so I'm gonna glue it back on. Shouldn't be a problem. But basically this attaches so that it doesn't move off. The gear selector rod, which it's right. Where is it at? I don't want to drop my Galaxy 8. But let's see. I can't even show it on camera. Oh, there you go. It goes attached to that white piece, and obviously I broke it. So then you just slide it to the right. You just slide it off that way, and it comes off. Straightforward, easy. So I'm gonna have to glue this piece back on. This one shouldn't be that hard. Easy. So yeah. And I figured out the problem. So this is my original gear selector assembly. As you can see, the problem is, assuming that the one I got is perfectly working fine. See that rod? The one that's coming down right now? Well, if it could focus. See that little metal piece? That one right there? It's underneath it. It should be on top of it. Because look at how this one is. See that? That little piece of metal. It's up, and on mine, it's down. Assuming that the new part that I'm getting, or the used part, but it works. That's the only difference. Now, I thought that it was going to be this assembly right here, because usually that this one right here is what a lot of people are talking about. That doesn't work. See that? So obviously it's not doing its job. This one seems to be doing a lot better. And that little metal piece, like I said, it's on top of that little rod. And on mine, it's not. Now I guess I could just put it in there with my finger and attach it back on there, and we should be back in business. So if you guys want to do that, tear your stuff apart, and then save yourself 150 bucks off of this used one on eBay. I only paid 32 bucks for a technicality, but I guess if you just were to get a screwdriver and push that thing back up, let me see if I can do that. Let me use this pick. I guess if I just, okay. Now obviously I need to press the button so that that rod comes out. Let's see. See that? Okay. So I guess it wear and tear, but this rod is supposed to be on top. Okay. Well, let me see if I can. Obviously I can't do it with one. Okay. Well, that's the part that I see that's wrong, or assuming that the part that I got right now it's right. And this one seems to be straight up working good. So I'm gonna swap it out. Just swap it out, connect everything. I think my plate, it's a little dirty, but it's better than this one because this one kind of has like some water spots on it. So I'm gonna swap that out. My leather, that one's a little cut, so I'm gonna obviously put mine on there. See that? Mine is better condition, doesn't have any issues. So I'm gonna swap that out, wrap it all up, connect it, and we should be back in business. I shouldn't have that ignition, the fact that the key doesn't come out, and the way around it was, you know, it's been like this for a good 8 months. Basically I would just play around with this until it would kind of like release the key, and basically what it was doing was that would keep messing up. I mean, yeah, I'd play with that for like 2 seconds and then it would release the key. Now hopefully with this one I don't have to do that anymore. Alright, thanks for watching. Pontiac G8 gear selector assembly. Now I'm sorry about the video not being that good of a quality because of the fact it's not focusing, but you guys get the point. Hope this video helps you guys diagnosing your problem. In my opinion, you're probably able to fix that. Just put that little pin on top of it, make it look like this one, and I think you'll be all right. Save yourself 150 bucks. It's worth a shot. And obviously if that doesn't work, then just replace the whole thing. So I noticed that on mine I have a lot of grease, which is a good thing because you always want to keep these things lubed up. This one, not so much, or either that or it's all dry. So I'm gonna put some extra grease on there, make it all butter it all up, then reinstall everything back together, and we'll see what happens. All right, thanks for watching. Pontiac G8.